What's up, YouTube? Joe from Joe's Golden Garage. I'm here today at my brother-in-law's house to pick up Reggie. That's how Reggie got his name. Reggie has a 5.7 Hemi. I'll tell you the story about this vehicle, man. This thing is bad to the bone. We bought this 3 or 4 years ago. Found this for, let's see, the second daughter. The other daughters have the Volvo XC90s. The second daughter, who is about to be 18, or she may be 18 now, she had, she's the one I bought the 2012 Volvo XC90 for, and she's taking it off to college. But this was her first car. And now it's being handed down to the third daughter that's about to be 16 in a couple of weeks. Reggie is bad to the bone, man. This is a Commander Limited. And when I say it's got every option, it's a little bit dirty. But this thing is loaded, man. Loaded. Sunroof, moonroof, the little windows in the back, DVD player. I mean, this thing, third row seat hiding back there. This thing is loaded. Anyway, I'm going to do some paint touch up. It's been banged up. There's a few spots around it. I got some paint for this car in the correct color. I'm going to do some touch-up work on some of these spots where it's been bumped and rubbed over the past couple of years. Gosh, looks like every single corner's been been hit. Reggie's got a new set of Goodyear tires, or fairly new. Yeah, look at this. Literally every corner. Got the tow package. Man, I like this rig. Let's do a cold start. It's got 115,863. It's an 06. Ooh, yeah. Man, Reggie sounds good. Yeah, Reggie sounds... That's a good running motor right there, man. The Hemi, baby. 5.7. Man, this is such a good engine. I mean, smooth. Smooth as can be. Got a new battery. Need to do a little cleaning. I think I'm going to wash Reggie and clean her up a little bit. Let's take her for a drive. Make sure I got all I need out of this car. Let's take Reggie for a ride. Alright. Gotta find the tilt steering wheel. Alright. Yeah, Reggie's got I think it's got nav. Press enter to accept. Huh. Old school nav, man. Oh boy. This is an 06. Oh wow. I can't even just pull up a freaking map, man. 06. Got the automatic dual zone climate control. We got heated seats. Power pedals. Oh yeah. I guess that's 5-speed automatic. I wonder if that's a Mercedes-Benz automatic, since it's an 06. Kind of looks like the old Mercedes E320 key. Got the Quadra-Track, or the Quadra Drive 2. I think this thing's full-time 4-wheel drive, and then it has low settings and range, cruise control. Man, I just like this thing. It's got the, I mean, the windshield runs straight up and down. So cool. Let's get a seatbelt on. Looks like we got a good old airbag light on. All right. Backup sensors. I was talking to my brother-in-law about this thing since they're about to hand it off. And he was asking me he'd like to take it somewhere and have a good stereo system put in it. Because he said this one wasn't worth a toot. I said, yeah, man, that's a good idea. I have no idea what it sounds like or anything. Man, this thing just has tons. I mean, we got all kinds of... It's all... Oh, okay. That goes through your service menu. 10.3 miles per gallon. 92 miles till empty. Man. We got tire pressures all over the place. It looks like Reggie's just had an oil change, though. Self-dimming rear view mirror. Got the home link. Of course, like I said, the moonroof. I assume it still works, but I'm not going to mess with it in case it doesn't. Man, this thing feels like it weighs 10,000 pounds. This is a heavy-ass Jeep. They didn't want to send their daughter off to college in this car. I'm not real sure why. I guess it just doesn't have a good highway feel to it, is kind of the way they worded it. They're not, there's another Commander. They're not car people at all. My brother-in-law's a surgeon. His wife's a stay-at-home garden club, country club housewife. All four of their kids are picture perfect, never get in trouble, make straight A's. They don't know jack about cars. But they said, all they would say is that Reggie just doesn't feel stable on the interstate, which I think I could probably get. It's a Jeep. Even though it's not like a Jeep Wrangler, it's still a Jeep. So I'm sure it's got kind of a top-heavy sensation to it. So that's why they had me track down the 2012 Volvo XC90. So that, that'd be a good on-the-road car to drive over to Alabama, to go to college and come home, and just a good, safe, sturdy vehicle. But I tell you what, this thing drives freaking fantastic, man. I couldn't imagine wanting for anything else. Now, if I was a guy, yeah, I'd love to have this as a college car. High school or college car. Hell, I'm almost 50 years old. I'd love to have this thing today. Man, I could tow with this thing. I mean, this Hemi is strong. I mean, I am barely having to touch the gas. I think also another thing they thought about was this keeping this Hemi fed with fuel driving back and forth to college. It's pretty thirsty. And I can appreciate that. I can get that. Throttle response is very smooth on this thing, though. I mean, to be an 06, this is a smooth Jeep. But it's been well cared for. When we found it about, let's see, 18, man, has it only been 2 years? It seems like it's been about 3 years ago. But she's just now going off to college, so I guess she's just 18. But when we found this thing, it was for sale by owner, by some folks that go to church with my brother-in-law. Older couple. Actually, their daughter graduated high school with me, so she's the same age as I am. And like I said, we're knocking down 50 years old here. They had bought it new. Has the window sticker in the glove box. I remember looking at it when we bought it, and this thing's stickered for about $45,000 new, because it literally was loaded. It had all the options, man. Let's do a little freeway run here. Holy smokes. Running out of real estate. But they had maintained it at the dealer service only since new. I remember when we bought it, it had right at 99,000 miles on it. So it looks like she's put about 16,000 miles on it since she started driving. But this thing had a phenomenal Carfax, man. It was crazy. All dealer service, and there were 44 service records on this thing. No wrecks or accidents. I mean, nuts. Yeah, I'm running 80. Piece of cake, man. This thing feels real good on the interstate. Very stable. Oh wait, no, it's a little darty. Okay, I get it. I'm just wiggling the steering wheel a little bit. It's a little darty. You would have to be pretty mindful and pay attention. But drives good. It's very smooth. It's very quiet. Very quiet. Oh, I like that tow haul mode. This thing's never towed a thing. Yeah, this is still a good Jeep to be a 06. Only 115,000. That's not many miles for an 06. So I'm taking this thing today, and I'm going to try and touch up some of this paint. A little bit of paint work this thing needs. I may just go ahead and hit it with the pressure washer. And we have a broken... Oh, I see it. We have a broken door handle back here. So I'm going to see what I need to do to get that fixed. So I'll probably be ordering some parts today. Man, this thing sounds mean. Pretty quiet back here, though. All right. Let's get the pressure washer after this bad boy. Get this thing cleaned up. Might even do some headlight refinishing here. Those things are looking pretty hazy and cloudy. Yeah, buddy. It's a hot day, but let's go ahead and get wet. Just to give you a little heads up of how filthy this car was, the whole top is covered in this, as you can see, it's a mildew. Because one thing I did not mention is this car has never, ever, look at it blowing off down the side. This car has never been kept in a garage. The previous owners, the first owners, the first owners, they parked it in the street. And in the wintertime, leaves would pile on it. And at my brother-in-law's house, they don't have a garage either. So the same thing. So after I get done pressure washing this and getting it kind of cleaned up a little bit, knocking the basic dirt off and touching it up, we're going to take it and going to have somebody compound it and polish it and wax it. My ass ain't doing it, just FYI. Getting back on the interstate, we've got us a slow moving tractor trailer up here, so we're going to get us probably about a 40 to 80 run here as soon as I can merge on. See what the acceleration's like. I imagine it's going to be pretty good. Holy cow, I'm having to slow down. Oh, there's lots of cars coming. Come on, truck. Come on, truck. Yeah, y'all better get over. Okay, we'll say 50 to 80. She's got grunt. Ooh, buddy. She's got grunt. Wow. I couldn't imagine this thing having anything smaller than a Hemi because it is not super lightning fast. I mean, it's quick enough. 90 miles an hour, or 85 miles an hour. Let's see, 85, turning about 2,400 RPM. Lots of pedal left. Feel like you could cruise 90, 95 all day long. Imagine how much gas you would use. Oh man, you would use some gas. It's showing it's got a half a tank of gas left, and the range on it said 92 miles on a half a tank. Oh gosh. Ooh, this is a pig. Big pig, big pig. Anyway, I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up, touched up a little bit, and I'll get some after videos.